Welcome back to Center Valley Talk. I'm your host, Mike Briggs. And, of course, this show is real estate and home improvement. We've been watching or talking to some different guests who improve your homes. They put in the flooring, they put in the cabinets, they put in the granite countertops. And we had some landscape people last week and some roofers a week before. But my favorite part of this show is when I get to talk to real estate professionals, people who sell real estate, realtors, we could call them that, realtors. Our next guest, by the way, the market is crazy. What's going on? Interest rates, are they too high? Can people still buy houses? Can you still sell houses? Well, I asked an expert today to answer some of those questions, and our guest is Cara Peracchi Douglas.
Hi, Mike.
Welcome. What company are you with, by the way?
I'm with London.
Oh, London.
Yes.
That's a pretty big company.
One and only.
Yeah. By the way, I don't want to embarrass you, but Peracchi is an old Fresno name. Your
Yes,
dad
it
is a car dealer, right?
Yes, he was.
Which brand did he sell?
He sold Pontiac, GMCs, and Suzuki's.
Yeah, I remember that. We all remember that.
Yeah.
Gene Peracchi.
Gene Peracchi, that's
Peracchi,
right.
yeah. How
Thank
fun.
you for saying that.
And
That's very
now
nice.
you are in real estate, and
I
you're.
am.
I said,
am.
send over
Yes.
some listings, and every
Yeah.
time you're going to send a listing over, it's sold like that.
That's true. I'm very lucky. Yes, yeah, very lucky. Great market. I mean,
I want to ask you
Fresno's
about the
alive.
market and if people can buy or sell right now, but if you don't mind, I just want to show them some of these houses
Oh, please
that you
do.
list.
They're beautiful.
Look how beautiful. That's closer to the Tower
This
District,
one
I
just
think.
sold on Friday.
It's over on
Just-
Echo, I think?
Yes, on Echo. Absolutely gorgeous, historic home. Amazing tile work inside, like you're stepping into the Awani. It's just so fantastic.
I tried to capture, is this your crew, your team?
This is part of my team. Yes,
Okay.
it is, right there. And that's in my backyard, actually.
In your
And
backyard.
My home is also historic. I bought it from Bob Woodward. Actually, Bob Woodward built it, and it's well over 100 years old.
Where is it? Don't tell us your address, just
It's,
approximately.
it's on Christmas Tree Lane.
Okay.
Yeah, in Old Fig.
My house that we're in right now also just turned 100. Is this your
Oh.
family?
This is my family, yes. This is everybody in my crew who helps me do what I do every day and super supportive. Just amazing. Very, very lucky and
I'm going to
blessed.
flip to, tell us if any of these are still available, because I want to buy a couple of them.
This home right here sold for, at the time that it sold in May, it was the highest per square foot price that sold in Old Fig ever.
And yet it still sold, didn't it?
It sold. It was crazy. We had over 200 people come through the house.
Oh, my gosh.
We had multiple offers. It just went. It
Is
was
this
sold
the same
within
house,
a
or
day.
is this a different house?
That is the kitchen. This
Yeah.
one of the things that I do as a professional, and I think a lot of my colleagues also do this. We don't just go in and put up a for sale sign. We go into a home. We take a look at maybe how to enhance the house to be able to drive additional sales price, for our sellers, and to also enhance the home for buyers so that they don't have to come in and do a bunch of work. And this was a home that we did that to, and as you could see, it's just spectacular.
It's striking.
We
It's just
didn't. I mean, we
absolutely-
did new counters, new lighting, really enhanced some of the features that that needed to really be done to get that top price.
Is this that same house?
This
I
is
mixed up
not.
some of the pictures, sorry.
This is a home that I actually have pending right now,
Okay.
and it's a home in a planned unit development.
Okay.
Absolutely gorgeous off of Faulkner Avenue, and we are actually in escrow as we speak. We will close in December.
Now this is like
This home is a
rustic.
It's spectacular. This home is. It's a family heirloom home, I guess. I'm not sure if that's like a thing, but it was a home that's been in the same family for numerous years. And the buyer, the seller wanted to move into a gated community, and the buyer is her grandson.
Oh my gosh.
And he found out she was selling the home and said, I have to
I want
have
it.
this house.
I want it.
And so I was very fortunate to.
In a minute, I'm going to come back and ask you the question about this, that why it's important to use a realtor, even if you're doing from family to family.
Right,
We're going to come back to
right.
Is this the same
That's
house,
a good
by the way?
question.
This
That's the
next
same house.
Yeah.
Yes.
one? I jumbled the pictures. I dropped them on the floor right
it's
before I put
very
them in.
unique. It's almost like a Frank Lloyd Wright style with the big windows, glass everywhere, and the redwood on the outside. And it's on an acre, just beautiful
An
home.
acre, a full acre. You don't get an acre in Fresno. You go in the country, you get 2 or 3 acres.
Yeah,
but an acre's a perfect amount if you want a big lot.
It's a big lot, and it's well situated. It is a wonderful home.
Mm-hmm. And this is the last one we're going to look at for right now.
Okay, and this home was actually it's a great story too. And I think that's one of the exciting things about our community and in real estate in our community is that we have such a diverse community, and this was a VA loan that we did. The family that bought this, he's a fighter pilot. He moved here chose the community to come to from the East Coast and moved out here to serve our community and our country, and bought this beautiful home, and we were able to purchase it using a VA loan. So
somebody told me VA loans sometimes the veteran could get in for nothing down.
That was the case, and over asking price also.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, a wonderful sale, and I represented there both the buyer and the seller.
Now, we talked about a family transaction, grandparent to grandchild.
Yeah.
And I think it's always a good idea to use a realtor regardless.
Yes, I mean, to be transparent, this was my family.
Your family, okay, there you go.
So, yes, they did use me. I mean, they were, I think it's important because this home was the center of our family for so many years, and we had lots of holidays there and events there.
A lot of memories.
Gatherings there. And to be fair to the entire family, we did everything. We got an appraisal. We made sure that it was at value, and just so everyone felt comfortable with it.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen hard feelings come out of an interfamily transfer. You're like, oh, I didn't know that didn't work, or you didn't tell me you were going to take those fixtures down, and just the cushion in their realtor. Plus, you still want to do all the disclosures, and all those things that go into.
Yes, we did all the inspections and treated it very professionally. As both sides wanted that, and I was very honored to be asked to represent them both.
And the appraisal is important. Otherwise, other family members come in and say, "Oh, you cheated," or not in this instance, but I've seen it. I've seen it in real life cases.
Well, that's too bad. Have them call me next time.
Thank you, Cara Peracchi Douglas. Yes. Now, I want to ask you about the market because I've talked to so many people who, you can't buy now. The interest rates just shot up and it's unaffordable. Is that true?
Well, in some regards, yes. I mean, it depends on, everything is shifting, right? Everything is shifting. The values, I don't want to say that they have completely, that they have shifted down significantly, because I just sold a home for over asking price. I just sold another home that had multiple offers for over asking price. Yeah. I think that buyers are entering the market in a more comfortable manner, in that maybe the craziness of 2 years ago isn't there anymore. So you don't, buyers were trained this is in my perspective and many of my colleagues, to go in like at least 20% under what they felt like they could afford, because they knew they were going to have to come up 20% to purchase the home or even be in the running. Now, I don't know if that necessarily holds true today. I think it's a case-by-case basis. I think the interest rates have just shifted down a little bit, which is exciting.
Well, I bought my first house at 9%, and we are happy to get that.
I mean, my parents were 80s, in the double digits.
Yeah, double digits, So now I think interest rates are normal. This is where they're supposed to be.
And there's more inventory on the market, which is very encouraging for buyers. So it gives them an opportunity to actually do some shopping, and it's not this like franticness. Right. So it's a healthy market. We're busy. London is very busy.
Now, I want to point out your web address, which I put too small for me to see now, but it's theheartofhome.co.
.co.
Everyone wants to put .co on, but .co, that's a new hip extension on the
well, I hope people will find us. Yes, theheartofhome.co. I mean, that's really, I think, the essence of who I am. It starts in my home with my family, and
that's why those pictures are touching. I want to do business with somebody who has family and staff and a team and support.
Well, I have a house for you.
Okay, there you go. And you put your phone number right out there. People could call you anytime.
Oh, please,
huh?
yeah. Call or text me. I'm here to help and here to, make things happen. It's, sometimes we have to be patient and wait for the perfect dream home. I have a pulse, I feel, on the industry. Yes. I'm very connected to it, and I'm, with my kind of theme, I guess, I feel that I'm connected not only to the community, but also to helping people, once they get in their home, bring it to the place where they want it to be. So, my contacts, with contractors and all of that, it's also very helpful for home buyers and home sellers, because it can be very daunting, I think, when you're putting a home on the market or looking to purchase a home and like, oh my gosh, I want to paint it, I want to change the floors, where do I go? And so having those resources is critical.
Great resources. By the way, you could call Cara Peracchi Douglas at 559-349-8085. 24 hours a day now. Decent hours. Can they text?
I might not answer.
A lot of people don't want to call anymore. They want to text. Do you do that?
Texting is the best.
It's the best, yeah. Text and say, I'm going to call you in 2 hours, and she can
initially. But getting on the phone, there's nothing like that personal, connection and hearing someone's voice and, getting to know them.
Do you stick to a certain area? All those houses I saw were very cool, older houses. Was that just a coincidence?
You haven't. There's several more that I've done quite a bit in Clovis also. I sold one home that had 15 offers on it and was able to secure it for my buyer.
Nice.
And that was a beautiful home in Clovis. And also investment properties is a specialty area of mine. And I've done several investment properties also in the Clovis area and also in Fresno. So all over, new and old, I do them all.
By the way, Cara's going to come back. We're going to do a segment just on investment properties and investment.
Oh, thank you.
Who should be an investor and things like that.
Yeah, and
people
how
would be surprised how they could get into an investment.
Right, and I think one of the things that's really interesting right now when you talked about buyers is I'm actually working with a lot of first-time buyers. First-time homeowners, and it's really exciting for me personally, and also just to help them navigate this market. Yeah. I want buyers to know that they don't have to put 20% down. Yeah. I've done several home purchases where my buyer has put down 3%. 3%, and they've been able to purchase a home. So
I always feel the best thing I've ever done in my life is you put somebody into home ownership.
Yes.
The people all over my neighborhood here, they're renters. Yeah. And my payment's the same today as it was in 2006, $800 a month.
Oh, my gosh.
I got this giant house here.
You do. It's
and
beautiful.
Renters don't realize it. Get out of that renter thing. Call Cara Peracchi Douglas. She'll get you out of that renter's rut and into a home.
I'll sure try.
Anything else? We're out of time. Anything else you want our viewers to know?
It's just an honor to work in this community, and I hope to hear from you.
Very good. We'll be back with more
Thanks, Mike.
real estate and home improvement right after this.